We are back, everybody, for some more of my Christmas special, 2023 edition. And we're going to play Jeopardy! Second Edition on the PC. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Here we go.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game. Normal game, okay? So how many people out there? Type in your name, Player 1. Player 1, here's your buzz-in key. Let's get at her. From the Sony Pictures Studios, this is Jeopardy! Here he is, the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thanks, Johnny. Welcome to Jeopardy! Have fun, and good luck to all of you. The first round categories are as follows. Middle names. The L, you say. E-L in quotation marks. Auld Lang Seinfeld. The Dead Zone. 80s rock. And to finish the board, literary hodgepodge. Player 1, you start us off.
Seinfeld catchphrase that means blah, blah, blah.
Player 1.
What is yada, yada, yada?
Absolutely. Pick again.
His crazy schemes have included a bra for men and a coffee table book.
Anyone? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Actor Larry Thomas played this restaurateur as Saddam Hussein with just a dash of Hitler.
Player 1.
Who is the soup Nazi? No soup for you!
Exactly.
Jerry's hello to this Seinfeld-hating postal employee became a catchphrase.
Anyone at all? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Elaine once created an urban sombrero for this mail-order company's catalog.
Player 1. Exactly.
Give me the Dead Zone 100.
Numbered in the 6th century by St. Gregory the Great, they include pride, envy, and anger.
Player 1.
What are the deadly sins?
Ooh, no, sorry.
You're not going to take that?
Player 2?
What are the 7 deadly sins?
All right.
The Dead Zone for 200?
Former members of this thankful Jerry Garcia band began touring again as the other ones.
Player 1.
Who are the Grateful Dead?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Deceased Quasimodos, or two very similar-looking people.
Player 1.
What are Dead Ringers?
Definitely.
The Dead Zone 4.
The plant known as belladonna is extremely poisonous and is also known by this deadly name.
Player 1.
What is Deadly Nightshade?
Right. Keep going. You control the board.
Seen here are the caves where these priceless biblical scrolls were found in 1947.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player one.
What are the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Absolutely. Pick again.
80s Rock 100.
In 1988, they released the concert tour documentary Rattle and Hum.
Player two.
Who are you two?
Oh, yeah.
Precisely.
80s rock. For 200, please.
They had two #1 hits in 1980. Crazy Little Thing Called Love, and Another One Bites the Dust.
Player one.
Who are Queen?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Oops.
In 1984, this rock band leaped to the top of the charts with the song Jump.
Player one.
Who are Van Halen?
Right you are.
In 1986, she was in Control with a hit album that included What Have You Done For Me Lately?
Player one.
Who is Janet Jackson?
Very good. Pick again.
After going roundabout, this group returned to the charts in 1983 with Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Player one.
What is Yes? Who are
Absolutely. Pick again.
Yes? The other you say 100.
In area, it's the smallest Central American country.
Player one.
What is El Salvador?
Correct. Boy, you certainly know your geography.
Marty Robbins went to #1 with a song about this town and won a Grammy for it in 1960.
Player one.
What is El Paso?
Absolutely. Pick again.
The orangutans on Borneo are in peril due to drought and fires blamed on this weather phenomenon.
Player one.
What is El Nino?
Very good. Pick again.
In the 1540s, German adventurer Philip von Hutten searched South America for this fabled city.
Player one.
What is El Dorado?
Exactly.
He captured Valencia in 1094 and ruled it until his death on July 10th, 1099.
Player one.
Who is El Cid?
He's the one.
Ellen Glasgow set a trilogy of novels in this Virginia capital, fictionalizing it as Queenborough.
Come on!
Player two.
Ugh.
What is Richmond?
I knew that one.
Exactly.
Don't let me buzz in.
Literary hodgepodge. For 200, please, Alex.
Author who wrote, "What was it that so unnerved me in the contemplation of the House of Usher?"
Player one.
Who is Edgar Allan Poe?
Definitely.
Mr. Pecksniff and his Martin Chuzzlewit was such a hypocrite that pecksniffery became a synonym for hypocrisy.
Player one.
Who is Charles Dickens?
Absolutely. Pick again.
This Brave New World author's Eyeless in Gaza features a man named Beavis, but no Butthead.
Player one.
Who is Aldous Huxley?
That's it. Exactly.
She wrote Fear of Flying.
Player one.
Who is Erica Jong?
Very good. Pick again.
Leroy was the middle name of this cartoonist, believe it or not.
Player one.
Who is Ripley?
Absolutely. Pick again.
It's the middle and more familiar name of playwright Marvin Simon.
Player three.
What is Neil?
I knew that one.
Right you are.
Middle names. For 300, please, Alex.
Yo, this Rocky star's middle name is either Enzio or Gardenzio, depending on whom you ask.
Player one.
Who is Sylvester Stallone?
Exactly. Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
It was FDR's middle name.
Player one.
What is Delano?
Yes. And to wrap up this board,
It was the middle name of author Ralph Ellison and essayist Ralph Emerson, for whom he was named.
player one,
What is Waldo?
you're correct. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores. Big lead. Player one, well done. Player two, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, player three, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for Double Jeopardy. Here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy round. Sunny Stuff, President's Monograms, Herbs and Spices, Rocket Science, Finish the Proverb, and finally, Born in Nebraska.
How about finish the proverb for 200, please, Alex?
Be it ever so humble, there's no place like...
Player one,
What is home?
exactly.
Finish proverb 4.
Pride goeth before a...
Player one,
What is fall?
precisely.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the...
Player one,
What is bush?
absolutely. Pick again.
Absence makes the heart grow...
Player one,
What is fonder?
exactly.
Brevity is the soul of...
Player three,
What is wit?
absolutely. Pick again.
Let's do President's Monograms for 200, please, Alex.
R-M-N.
Player three,
Dang it.
Who is Richard Milhouse Nixon?
I buzzed in too soon.
he's the one we were looking for. Yes.
President's Monograms for 400, please.
D-D-E.
Player one,
Who is Dwight David Eisenhower?
absolutely. Pick again.
R-W-R.
Player one,
Who is Ronald Wilson Reagan?
correct. Pick again.
H-C-H.
Player one,
Who is Herbert Clark Hoover?
absolutely. Pick again.
J-K-P.
Player three,
God dang it.
Who is James Knox Polk?
exactly.
Let's try Sunny Stuff for 200.
It describes a fried egg with the yolk on top.
Player one,
What is Sunny Side Up?
exactly.
This country's official name, Nihon, means land of the rising sun.
Player one,
What is Japan?
that's right. That's the country we were after.
Shamash, Mithras, Sol, and Ra are examples of these.
Player one,
What are sun gods?
you're in fine form, so pick again.
The Earth's northern and southern lights result in part from the effects of these solar prominences.
Player one,
What are sunspots?
ooh, no, sorry. Is that it? Anyone? Here's what we were looking for. Answer, the Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
Around 1610, Galileo determined the sun's rotational rate by watching these dark areas on the sun shift position.
Player one,
Now's the time for what are sunspots?
correct. Pick again.
This black nationalist leader, born in Omaha, moved to Michigan when he was still little.
Player one,
What is Malcolm X?
Exactly.
Omaha native who was a football player in North Dallas 40 and a coach in the Prince of Tides.
Player 1.
Who is Nick Nolte?
Exactly.
Johnny Carson grew up in Nebraska, and so did this talk show dick.
Player 1.
Who's Dick Cavett?
Absolutely. Pick again. Answer, the Daily Double. Could you make your wager, please?
She wrote her Nebraska set O Pioneers while living in Greenwich Village.
Player 1.
Who's Willa Cather?
That's who we were looking for.
This recipient of the Medal of Honor has been Nebraska's senior senator.
Player 2.
Who is Bob Carey?
Exactly.
Let's try rocket science for 200.
The first stage of a multi-stage rocket, or an energetic supporter of a cause.
Player 3.
What is a booster?
That's it, exactly.
Rocket science for 400.
Rockets get their forward motion from this, the JP in Caltech's JPL.
Player 3.
What is jet propulsion?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Rocket science for 600.
Rockets developed by William Congreve produce the red glare this man saw on September 13th and 14th, 1814.
Player 3.
Who was Francis Scott Key?
He's the one.
Rocket science for 800, Alex.
NERVA was a U.S. project to develop a rocket propelled by this type of energy.
Player 1.
What is nuclear energy?
Absolutely. Pick again.
A rocket's thrust may be measured in units named for this man whose laws of motion explain rocketry.
Player 3.
Who was Sir Isaac Newton?
You're correct.
I'd like herbs and spices for 200.
Though derived from the same plant as opium, these seeds are non-narcotic.
Player 1.
What are poppy seeds?
Exactly.
The scientific name of this herb is Mentha piperita.
Player 1.
What is peppermint?
Precisely.
This aromatic leaf used to flavor meat, soups, and stews comes from a laurel tree.
Player 1.
What is a bay leaf?
Absolutely. Pick again.
During the Middle Ages, merchants who adulterated this expensive yellow spice were burnt at the stake.
Player 1.
What is saffron?
Right. Keep going. You control the board.
Referring to their shape, these fragrant buds take their name from the Latin word for nail.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player 3.
What are cloves?
Exactly. Let's see how all the players are doing after the Double Jeopardy round. Player 1, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. You're still in the thick of it. Player 3, remember, it's not over till it's over. Player 2. It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager. Famous Allens. All right, go ahead. Make your wager. Player 2, your wager, please. Player 3, could we have your wager, please? Player 1, please make your wager. Here's the Final Jeopardy answer. Good luck.
The phrase flower power was coined by this poet in the 1960s.
All right, let's see how everyone did. Player 2, your question. Right you are.
So I
What
know
was
I'll
your
end up with
wager?
$100,000.
Player 3, your question. Sorry, that's incorrect. How much did it cost you? Player 1, your question. That's correct. What did you wager? Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy! Player 1. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you again on Jeopardy!
Hi, folks. I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little business, then we'll get to our game.